And again, when you show it in slow motion, he had the cloth over his right eye. It's the left eye that got the knuckle-deep index finger of Ciryl Gane.
I've got no immediate concerns about the glove.
There is no external features of trauma here.
But we didn't find anything dangerous.
He doesn't have detached retina. There's no damage to the eye.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Jesse, and I'm the founder and grandmaster of MMA, Mexican martial arts. My most recent video was about the Illuminati. So naturally, people are asking me how this event with Tomas Aspinall could be connected. It seems as though I'm not the only one that noticed what was going on here. Humiliation rituals have recently become more mainstream than gender reveal parties. However, YouTube doesn't like Illuminati videos. YouTube doesn't like Mexican martial arts videos either. And as you can see, the combination is disastrous. However, it's not easy to avoid the symbolism, especially when you couple it with what Aspinall's dad is saying.
So it's about money?
That supposedly there's even more money to be made with an eye poke followed by a rematch than just with a regularly scheduled fight. Maybe as far as Dana's confirmed, Aspinall had to actually earn it this time around, instead of being gifted with a hand-me-down. Some people are saying that that's why Ciryl Gane didn't even bring a cup to the fight, because he knew he wasn't gonna need it. Either that, or he's just kinda dumb. Bottom line, the evidence is even more glaring than Poirier's teeth. So I uploaded my How Tom Aspinall was poked into the Illuminati video to Rumble. On this platform, I'm gonna be talking about how Ciryl Gane is a big fat cheater and how Tom Aspinall is a big fat quitter.
No way. It's a total fabrication. It's false. This one was invented by a writer. Not this time. You're wrong. It's an urban legend that never happened.
I understand that many of you love Tom Aspinall and that he should be respected for making UFC history, as he is the only fighter who has ever become the undisputed champion via a text message from Dana White. And Dana even has so much respect for him that he built the card around Aspinall's hometown of Abu Dhabi. Technically, his hometown is the UK, but supposedly the UK is mostly people from Abu Dhabi at this point. But while Dana White was looking for a fight, Tom Aspinall was looking for the clock. What time is it? That's right. He wanted out long before the poke. Matter of fact, I posted this a few hours prior to the fight, and it aged like Paul Rudd. Tom Aspinall has been so back and forth about if he even wants to fight anymore. And then he ducked John Jones after saying that Jones ducked him. And then he refuses to fight certain contenders or else he'll vacate. And then he'll retire if his dad quits coaching. And now he wants to box. He's too wishy-washy. That fool flip-flops more than my chanclas. And he's always all depressed. That's why they call him the light-skinned Gabby Douglas. He gets in a mood and he starts doubting his whole career. That's why they call him Doubting Thomas. Then he starts eating all his feelings. That's why they call him Dave Thomas. The moment something doesn't go according to plan, he crumbles. And that first round did not go according to plan for him. He was bloody, and not in a British way. And he couldn't take Ciryl down. And some people thought that would be his best shot at winning.
The story of this fight going in, according to all the people that thought they knew, was that Tom was going to take him down and be able to keep him there.
He wasn't close.
No, he wasn't even close.
Wasn't even close, right.
And then he started smiling.
Smile, though your heart is aching.
You already know that when fighters start doing stuff like smiling and sticking their tongue out, that it's not going in the right direction for them. It's a way of compensating. Because he wasn't able to save his face in the literal fashion, he was trying to save face figuratively. Because Gane was fighting like if his EBT card was on the line. Hey, what's up? I'm just over here grappling with the, oh wait, hold on. I'm just over here grappling with the fact that a lot of you still haven't liked and subscribed. And honestly, I don't understand it. It's the only way that this channel could go on. It's if you don't use it, you lose it type of situation. So I hope that you'll reconsider. Thank you. Now, in case you're a hate watcher and you don't respect my opinion, whose opinion do you respect? Michael Bisping, Paul Felder, Brendan Schaub, Ariel Helwani, Charles Sonnen, Anthony Smith, Daniel Comer,
Dan Hardy,
Laura Stenko, John Panic,
Brett Okamoto,
Luke Thomas, Din Thomas, Brendan Fitzgerald, Dana White, Josh Thompson, DJ Tillashaw, Aljamain Sterling Silver, Mighty Mouse, Henry Cejudo. How about Kamaru Usman? Because all of these people agree that Gane was winning the fight. People are now saying that it's obvious that if he doesn't win in the first round, he's in trouble. They're calling him the 1 minute man. Dana's saying that he has to come out to Missy Elliott next time. People are mad at Dana because of his take on the situation.
Tom didn't want to continue in the fight, so.
But he's not wrong. I say it all the time. Two things could be true at once. Ciryl Gane is a serial cheater. And I'll get to that in a little bit. But Tom Aspinall did not want to be there. First of all, he's holding the eye that got poked the least. Have you ever seen when someone pretends to be hurt and they limp with the wrong leg? I remember when I was a little kid and one of my cousins got slapped across the face and he started limping just because he wanted attention. That's what this reminds me of. My cousin has a crazy underbite too. Maybe Gane's finger went so deep into the left eye that it made its way over to the right eye. If not, then I think the right eye is the wrong eye. And then to make it even worse, he kept pressing it. Of course, you're gonna mess up your vision if you push on your eye for 4 minutes. Do you ever push on your eyeballs for fun and it looks like you could see electricity? It's fun when you're pressing, but it's not good after. Here's what I haven't heard a single person talk about. Aspinall had 5 minutes to make a decision about his eyes. Within the first minute, he was telling people that he couldn't see. You know how sometimes people say,
Them's fighting words.
Them's fighting words.
Well, Aspinall said the most non-fighting words. Apparently, it's well-known jargon within the fight community. If you say, I can't see, that's a wrap. And they all know it.
He can't say I can't see. If he says that, they'll stop the fight. He just said I can't see again. This fight's gonna end this way. But he literally just said I can't see again.
Minutes before the fight stopped, you said he's already made his decision. This fight's not continuing. And a few minutes later, you're proven right.
You never say I can't see if you want to continue to fight.
But Aspinall was coming at Jason Herzog like if he was Cheech Marin.
I'm blind! I'm blind!
And Herzog was doing his best to control the situation so the fight could go on.
I don't want to talk to him anymore because he's saying something here that's going to lead us in a direction.
But Aspinall was getting frustrated because he wanted to hurry up and end it already. So he kept spamming the I can't see button. If he would have held on a little longer, he might have been able to pull through like Jean-Claude Van Damme. But he had no desire to give it the full 5 minutes, to give himself every opportunity to feel better. Even if he wouldn't have felt better, he didn't care to find out. He just wanted to run out of there like if he was Kobe Covington. DC had to convince him to stay. He almost had to arm drag him. Hey, what's up? Yeah. I'd like to kick it with you. And we could do that on my Patreon. Link down below. We're gonna be doing a lot of things, starting right now actually. Movie nights, Q&As, streams, posts, not available to the general public. If you wanna come and kick it, You can find the link below. I wanna kick it with you. I really think that we could kick it good. Now, I understand that being able to see in order to fight is more important than just being able to see in general. I just think it's interesting that Aspinall was acting like Ray Charles, but he was still looking at people and communicating with them as if he could see.
I can see clearly now. 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 I can see clearly now.
The whole time I was wishing I could just throw a ball through the screen to see if he would accidentally catch it.
We're not even sure how blind this man really is.
Here are the cold, hard facts. The recency bias may lead you to believe otherwise, but there are fighters who have been in worse situations and they kept fighting. And I know it makes you feel better to say it, but it's not because they're stupid. It's because they're fighters.
In that moment, I was like, I went blind, but I'm gonna keep going. I saw just light. I didn't see shadows. I didn't see anything. It was just like if someone put like just a clear or like a frosted like film. So I was like, I can't see. I'm blind, but whatever, I'm not gonna give up.
Remember, Aspinall doesn't even know if he wants to fight from one day to the next.
I don't want to fight anybody. I'm scared to fight everybody.
He didn't show the heart of a fighter in this situation. He made a calculated business decision because he was already in a bad position and now his eyes were compromised. If he would have kept fighting, he would have lost. He would have lost either way. And after a loss, how's he gonna make any money in boxing? People are allowing their emotions to get involved and they're getting too caught up in intentional, unintentional, illegal, Gane being a repeat offender. They keep saying stuff like, did you expect him to keep fighting and possibly lose? Oh, you mean like all the other fighters that kept fighting because they're fighters. Also, that's a terrible argument. That's like saying anytime someone is in trouble, they should quit so they don't lose. And I don't want to hear about, it was cheating though. Herzog should have called the DQ then.
Like Herzog's being investigated for the UFC. He is? Jason Herzog, yeah.
He is?
Mm-hmm. Do you remember that one fight and we were watching it?
This is very
the two
interesting.
Asian girls were fighting?
I sure
and
do.
She passed out and he woke her up and let her continue?
I sure do.
She's out. Look at her.
Oh, wow.
She's totally limp.
Yeah, she's limping and she starts to get up. Because she
But
stops,
if
she
gets up,
recognizes the match is over.
She's gone.
Hey, but in the corner, the cut man said, I can wake her up.
Yeah.
And he gave her some smelling salt or something that kind of...
Oh, no. Really?
I can wake her up. You want me to
Okay, yeah.
Well, also, he stopped the fight early, remember?
I realize that everyone else in the community is afraid to speak this way because it seems mean and they probably don't want to ruffle any feathers and threaten any potential interviews they might get down the road. And because it's easy to just blame Gane because he's a known cheater. But Gane being a cheater doesn't mean that Aspinall's not a quitter. The moment Herzog didn't do his job by not calling a TKO or a DQ, he left fate in Tom's hands. And Tom went full Gabby Douglas. Never go full Gabby Douglas. He shouldn't have been able to get off easy with a no contest, but he gamed the system. And he might have fooled the UFC staff, but he was dropping his guard with the hospital staff.
Okay, you can see this clearly.
He once was blind, but now he could see.
I am delivered!
But when the doctor called him on it, Aspinall got all defensive.
The vision is clear. No, it's not clear.
It reminded me of that one scene from Step Brothers.
But y'all don't say that.
He was showing more defense than he showed in the fight. He was even fake coughing, like a kid that doesn't want to go to school.
I have to check.
I think he forgot it was supposed to be about his eye for a moment. But even this guy wasn't buying it.
Look at this dude.
So then the cameraman felt like he had to prompt the doctor to make Tom look better.
Are you glad he stopped the fight as well? Huh? It's good that he stopped the fight.
Yeah. Of course.
He was basically feeding him lines. Listen, Ciryl Gane is a serial offender. We all know this. That footage that they showed Aspinall's dad of Gane cheating has nothing on me. I made my own compilation a couple years ago showing how much of a cheater that fool is. You can find it within this video, but I'm also gonna play it for you right now. And I'm gonna add to my old edit so that I could show all the cheating that he's done since then.
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Roll the clip.
Kick on the groin, 7 seconds in.
You know we gotta do a remix, right?
It appears as if the dude can't help himself, like Jeffrey Dahmer or John Jones. He's sick in the beanie. Even when he was getting interviewed, he kept involuntarily striking himself in the groin. And then he still tried to claim that the eye pokes weren't intentional and that he was actually trying to be nice and wipe the blood off of Aspinall's face mid-kick.
I wonder if he's like that one fool Wimp Lo from Kung Pao that they actually trained to fight wrong on purpose.
Face to foot style, how'd you like it?
Hey, that would make a lot of sense because it seems like his coach has some interior motives, if you know what I'm saying.
Aspinall, Gane, and Herzog all blew this fight. Three Stooges status, which is ironic.
I can't see. I can't see. What's the matter? I got my eyes closed.
Only Tom knows what happened. You know, could he see? Couldn't he see? Could he continue? Only he knows that.
I'm blind! Oh, I'm blind! Hey, blind! I can see clearly now. The rain.